In an explosive performance that left everyone in our Caitlin Clark just made on by history by dropping 35 points against the Dallas Wings, breaking the rookie single-season scoring record. Her 7 for 6 points surpass Simon Augustus' 1-8-old record, cementing Clark's place in the league as a force to be reckoned with. But the story doesn't stop there. Doc Cork's ability to dominate the court so effortlessly has put her on a collision course with a Jock Wilson for the title. Even Skip Bayless had to admit that this rookie isn't just here to play, she's here to take over, and with one game left the question is how much further can Clark push your record and her the pace. But of course the WNBA has had several white superstars before Caitlin, Breanna Stewart, Dyer, Jurassic Sue Bird, but it is his greatest they've been. I can't pass the ball like Caitlin can't, they can't orchestrate and control games like Caitlin Clark can. No woman that I've seen has ever been able to jump, shoot, risk, flick, logo 3 staff like threes like Caitlin Clark can. But for the first half of this basketball season is WNBA season. I tried to flaunt my white-on-white objectivity. I said Angel raced the Rookie of the Year halfway through the season. I mean, after all, she was setting rebounding records as a rookie. While Caitlin was on her way to shattering the all-time single-season turnover record, I think she shattered it with 15 games to go. She's, as we speak, 70-yard turnovers ahead of the next woman in the WNBA, and turnovers. Shockingly bad. Too many logo attempts were starting to hurt, or three-point shooting percentage. This is mid-season. And too often she just quit shooting and fourth quarters as she deferred to her elders. 1 point, she said, I lose sight of the basket. I'm thinking, Caitlin, you're the greatest scorer in the history of women's or men's college basketball, and you lose sight of the basket. But the other day, I must admit, it hit me like Katie Bill Henderson telling me that's enough. I told myself it's not racist for me to like Caitlin Clark's game and to say so publicly. And I have no doubt some of the early resentment among black stars in the DABABA was caused from them reading their social media mentions, their comments, and deciding that Caitlin Clark had become the darling of the far right. Sure, some of those black superstars read in their comments, see what she's doing to the black people's game. Now several WNBA stars, black and white, have criticized their commissioner for not properly condemning the Angel versus Caitlin racial hate they've seen on their social media. And of course the commissioner responded to question about it in an interview. She said, if someone is just typing and you wouldn't ask them for their advice, you should ignore them, and I do agree with that, but this runs way deeper than that, especially for the black stars. For the black stars, this is about white people saying Caitlin is better because she's white. I get that, I appreciate that. But now I'm here to tell you in complete objectivity, obviously as a white guy, Caitlin Clark is becoming the best player in the entire WNBA, not because she's white. Because she's that good. She's having Larry Bird impact, yet he was 6 feet 9 inches tall. She's a long arm, 6 feet tall, but she's not the quick, she's not the strong, as she's no Libor. Yet and still, since the Olympic break that she badly obviously needed, she's been the driving force of the hottest team in the entire league despite her record turnovers. Why? Because she's that good. She's legit good. She's colorblind good. She's guilt-free good. She's a politically good. She's real good. The WNBA black superstar should think they're lucky stars. For the record ratings, Caitlin Clark is detonating. Even if new fans are mostly white fans, it doesn't matter what color eyeballs are. Sunday's game against the Dallas Wings wasn't just another win for the Indiana Fever. It was a moment that will go down in on by history. Caitlin Clark in her rookie season delivered a masterclass, scoring 35 points and officially breaking the on-but rookie single-season scoring record with a third quarter three-pointer that seemed almost effortless. Clark pushed her total to 746 points, surpassing Simon Augustus' 1-8-year-old record of 744 points. It was a moment of pure dominance, and the arena erupted. His history was made. Clark didn't just break the record, she did it in classic Caitlin Clark fashion, leading her team to a 1-1-1-0-6 victory. Her 35-point performance was the embodiment of her skills: the deep three-point shots, the pinpoint assists, and the ability to carry her team and hide up pressure moments. But what makes this performance truly special is how easily Clark seems to rise to these challenges. Her basketball IQ, a relentless drive, and her ability to perform under pressure have put her in direct competition with a Jock Wilson, the league's reigning BAP since the Olympic break. Clark has been on unstoppable tear, averaging 23.9 assists in 5.5 rebounds per game, and the record-breaking shot against the Wings isn't just about numbers. It's a symbol of what this rookie has brought to the On by Skip Bayless himself. Never won easily. Hand up praise. Remarked that Clark isn't just breaking records, is rewriting the expectations for rookies, and on board this achievement is just one part of the bigger picture. Clark is transformed a team that had been struggling for years into a playoff contender. Her leadership on the court has lifted the Fever from obscurity, and with her historic performance she's making a strong case for being the first rookie to win both Rookie of the Year and Depth since Candace Parker in 2008. The numbers are there, the talent is undeniable, and now with her name in the record books the question remains, how far can Caitlin Clark take this? That race this year comes down to two generational talent. A'ja Wilson, the league's reigning star, and Caitlin Clark, the rookie who is redefining what's possible. Wilson leading the league in scoring remains a force to be reckoned with, but since the Olympic break Clark's numbers have been equally staggering. Averaging 23.9 assists and by 0.5 rebounds. It's not just the numbers. It's the moment that define Miss Battle. Clark's clutch performances and tight games have shifted that conversation in ways few could have predicted. From a French ice buried in the standings with the 24.84 record over the last 3 seasons to a team that clinched its first playoff spots in 2016. The Fever's turnaround is nothing short of remarkable, and at the center of it all, Caitlin Clark. The Fever aren't just winning on the court, they are leading that one by in attendance, drawing over 17,000 fans pre-game. More than bigger markets like New York and Los Angeles, Clark's presence has elevated her teammates as well. Only a Boston continuing her stellar play in Kelsey Mitchell, posting a career-high 19.1 points per game. As we look ahead to the future of the Unbar, one thing is clear. Caitlin Clark has already left an indelible mark on the league. Enjoy East her rookie season. Her record-breaking 7 for 6 points are not just numbers. They represent a seismic shift in the WNBA's landscape. Clark's rise has propelled the Indiana Fever into playoff contention for the first time since 2016, and her dynamic style of play has captured the attention of fans across the country. Club isn't just a rising star, she's become the face of a new era in women's basketball. Her ability to score from deep, make pinpoint assists, and control the tempo of the game has set a new standard for rookies. And for the league's veterans. More importantly, she's ignited a rivalry that could define the next decade of the WNBA. Caitlin Clark burst Joe Wilson, two players at the top of their game, battling not only for championships but for the title of the league's best player. As that race heats up, it's hard to ignore Clark's undeniable impact. She's more than a contender, she's a game changer, and while we've seen the rise of stars before, what's happening now feels different. The On body is experiencing record viewership in attendance, with the Fever leading the charge thanks to court. Her ability to bring fans into the arena and draw attention to the game has been remarkable, leading many. Skip Bayless included. Compared to some of the greatest figures and sports, saying she has the same electric quality that drives fans to the arena, much like Magic Johnson and Larry Bird did for the NBA. As we move forward, the future of the On Bar will continue to be shaped by players like Caitlin Clark. She's part of a new wave of talent that's pushing the league to new heights alongside rookies like Angel Reese and Cameron Brink. The league has never been more competitive or more exciting, and it's